हेलो माय डियर मैकेनिकल बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, कैसे हैं सब लोग? व्हाट्सअप? प्लीज गाइज डू जॉइन मी फास्ट. I hope everyone is safe, sound, and highly motivated and enthusiastic to crack the GATE examination. So please guys do join me fast because we are going to have an important discussion in today's session regarding the thermal engineering. So those who are watching me live, please do respond through the comment section if my audio and visual quality are fine or not, so that we can start the session at the earliest. This session is going to be very beneficial for all those mechanical aspirants who are going to appear for GATE 2024 examination. As you guys all know, or you must know, that it is very high time you should do the revision. Revision is very important, and the efficient revision is the most important in cracking any of the competitive examination, be it GATE, ESE or any other PSUs. And only 3 months are left for GATE 2024 examination. So the revision of the subjects, efficient revision of the subject, plays a very important role in deciding your rank. In the next 3 months, the next 3 months are going to be whatever you have studied in the last 1 year. It is time to convert that knowledge into marks, and that will be decided by your efficient revision as well as your practice mock test, appearing for the mock test, right? So today's session will be completely dedicated to the revision strategy, how to revise, where to revise from, and what should be the order of the topics to revise. And we will also see the previous year pattern, previous year weightage of this thermal engineering in your GATE papers. So last 4 years we will analyze from where, what are the areas from where GATE had been asking the questions from the thermal engineering. So I have seen students who used to be performing very well during their preparation or during their 1 year of preparation, but because of lack of revision in the last moment, they could not score very well. Because when we do not do the revision, we always have a fear, we always have the anxiety, stress in our mind that what if I will forget any formula, what if I do not remember any concept. So that lack of confidence makes you commit the mistake or makes you disturb to get the best possible marks. So that is the reason revision is very crucial, and we should do the revision in the right manner so that we should utilize the time properly, and our revision will help us to reduce our stress, anxiety, and it will boost up our confidence. Sometimes what happens when we do the revision, then even if we are not very much sure about a particular question, but if we have done the complete revision of a particular topic, then we have the confidence to take a chance, and most of the times the chances are there the question will be correct. So that the confidence level, the negativity disappears because of the efficient revision. And thermal engineering is one of the highest weightage carrying technical subject in your mechanical engineering. Though the syllabus is vast, but still after the production engineering, thermal engineering is carrying the highest weightage. All right. So everything we will discuss about the thermal engineering, and if you have anything to ask, you are most welcome to ask me through the comment section. Meanwhile, let me quickly introduce myself for those who are attending my session for the very first time. My name is Chandrasekhar. I am mechanical engineering graduate from IIT Delhi. I have also cleared engineering services examination which is conducted by UPSC, and I have worked in Steel Authority of India Limited or also for a couple of years. From last 10 plus years or close to 11 years, I have been into teaching, guiding the students who are preparing for various competitive examination. You can join me on the Telegram using the QR code, or you can connect with me through the mail ID, or the link to join my Telegram channel is also there at the bottom. So many students are already part of my Telegram channel. If you join such a large group who are all like-minded, who are all aspiring to crack GATE examination, then it will help you to improve your level of preparation. You can share your knowledge, you can ask the doubts whenever you are stuck. You can take the help from the others, as well as you can discuss your doubts, your queries with me as well. All right. And after this session at 7:30 p.m. today itself, you must be aware, you must have registered yourself for this workshop, free interactive workshop. If you have not registered it, you have not registered yet, then the link to register yourself is already there in the description box. You just register yourself and do attend this workshop, and ask your juniors also to be part of this workshop, because Richa ma'am will be guiding you guys to start preparing for GATE 2025. What should be the right strategy? What should be the right method of preparation, efficient method of preparation for your GATE examination in the best possible time management. And this coming Sunday, we will be conducting an national level scholarship test for GATE exam between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You have to register yourself before appearing for this scholarship test, and based on your performance in the scholarship, you can get the discounts in our various paid courses. The difficulty level of the question will be same as that of your actual GATE examination, and the syllabus will be similar to your GATE exam. So it will help you to improve your practice. It will help you to make a practice of the questions, as well as it will help you in a monetary way as well. You can get our courses at a discounted prices. All right, so let us talk about the revision, from where to revise. The revision of thermal engineering. For any of the subject for that matter, the revision should always be from your own handwritten notes. There are two types of students. One, who have maintained their handwritten notes throughout their preparation from last 1 year or so. But there are students who have not prepared their own notes yet. Those who have prepared their own notes, always revise from your own notes only, because that will help you, that will give you the confidence to study from your own notes. You will be able to you will not get confused with the writing. The way of your presentation you are able to know best. But if you have not maintained your notes, then it is my suggestion, you guys, please do arrange some notes, either from your friends or from any institute, but they should be classroom notes or handwritten notes. It should not be like a booklet or any reference book, because in books there are things which may not be important for your GATE examination, and there might be some topics which are explained in a detailed manner, which may not be required for clearing your GATE examination. So your focus should only be to clear the examination by hook or by crook, rather than it is no time to study or to get the in-depth knowledge of each and every concept. It is time to perform, to apply the concept in your numerical. So practice and revision are the two things which are going to be crucial for the next 3 months. Whatever you have not studied so far, you should not study a new topic, you should not touch a new topic. But if it is important, then you can have an idea, or you can, depending on the importance of a particular topic, you can still go through that. But if the topic is not very important and you have not studied, skip that question, skip that topic, rather than focus your attention or devote your time in revising the concepts which you have studied so far, as well as practicing lot of numericals, as many as possible. Sometimes the students ask how many numericals are sufficient. There is nothing like sufficient, because it is a relative competition. The more you practice, the more you revise, the more refinement you develop in the subject, the more confidence you develop in the subject, the more better chances are there to get the good rank in your examination, because everyone is studying too hard. But it is a relative competition, so nothing is sufficient. Minimum can be, there can be something called minimum requirement, but the sky is the only limit for your GATE preparation, right? So once again, please do mark your presence by writing in the comment section, those who are watching me live. And if you have any doubt, anything to discuss, so you can connect with me through the comment section. So revision should always be from the handwritten notes. Either it is yours, that is the best thing. If it is not yours, then you should arrange from someone else, borrow from your friends, make a Xerox, or you can borrow from some institute, or you can purchase. There are available, handwritten notes are available in the market. You can purchase them. It will help you to get the better revision than revising from the standard books. So standard books, whatever you have studied so far from the last 1 year, you do not have much time to revise your concepts from the standard books, right? Still, if you have any topic which you are not familiar with, or you are not very much comfortable with, so the reference book I am just mentioning you for referring the topic which you are not very much comfortable, which you want to have more understanding on. So always either go for the Sengel for theoretical concepts, or you can refer the PK for basic thermodynamics. And what are the topics which you should focus more upon? Based on my understanding about the previous GATE year papers. Previous year's papers, I have seen that mostly the questions are asked from the energy interaction, to find out the heat transfer in any process, reversible process undergone by an ideal gas system, or the work transfer. That is important topic, energy interaction, heat and work. We use the various formula, we develop the various formula for calculating the heat transfer as well as the work transfer. Then the first law of thermodynamics for a closed system, open system, steady flow process as well as unsteady flow process. So first law of thermodynamics is energy conservation law. Again, important topic. And then the second law of thermodynamics, which is related to thermal efficiency of a heat engine as well as COP for a heat pump and a refrigerator. These are the most important topic, even though basic thermodynamics is complete. Basic thermodynamics is important because of two reasons. One is more questions, generally more questions are asked from the basic thermodynamics compared to the application of thermodynamics. Moreover, without an understanding each and every detail of basic thermodynamics, you will not be able to understand the application of the thermodynamics. So these are the topics which are very, very important from your basic thermodynamics: entropy and its application, concept of entropy, and there are so many cases we discuss for calculating the entropy of a system, calculating the entropy of the surrounding, entropy generation concept as well. So entire entropy topic is again very, very important. And the next important topic is availability and irreversibility. So 90% of the chances are there the question will be framed from any of these topics in your GATE 2024 examination. Still, there are some topics which are again important, like here energy interaction along with the ideal gas system, the various process, how to draw on PV diagram, TS diagram, etc. The basic. And other than that, gas mixture is an important. Sometimes thermodynamic relations are also asked, the direct memory based questions. What are the, which is the correct expression for any thermodynamic relation, etc. And sometimes the question is asked from the Joule-Thomson coefficient as well. So there are other topics, but these are the most important topics in your basic thermodynamics. Then the application of thermodynamics, the first application is refrigeration and air conditioning. In GATE examination, very less number of questions or very less topics are asked in your from your refrigeration and air conditioning. It is not very much important. So the topic which are important, so you can refer if you have any doubt in any of the topic in R&AC, then these are the standard books. You can refer any of them to get the clarity about your doubts. C.P. Arora and R.K. Rajput. The important topics, here I am mentioning the topics which are important, not most important, because very rare chances are there that the questions are framed from the refrigeration and air conditioning. If it is going to be framed from vapor compression refrigeration cycle, the question will be of 2 marks. It cannot be less than 2 marks. VC cycle. It can be vapor absorption cycle. These cycles are important. VC cycle and VA cycle. Then gas refrigeration cycle, Bell-Coleman cycle or reverse Brayton cycle, COP of a gas refrigeration cycle. Then isentropic efficiency of a compressor and isentropic efficiency of turbine is also an important concept we should understand. Because if the processes are isentropic, then we develop the standard formula. But if the processes are not isentropic, if the compressor is not having an isentropic process, or if turbine is not having an isentropic process, then we use the concept of isentropic efficiency. Then the psychrometric in air conditioning, these are the topics. In refrigeration and in air conditioning, psychrometric terms, various psychrometric terms, and how to draw the psychrometric chart. That is the only important topic in your air conditioning. So if you are able to understand these topics, it means your refrigeration and air conditioning topic is almost covered. 90% of your syllabus will be, or 90% of the questions will be appearing from these topics only. Let us move to the next topic, that is power plant engineering and IC engine. But before that, there is an important information. We have recently started GATE 2024 crash course for revision of all the subjects in an efficient manner, because very less time is there. Still, we have announced a crash course for revision for GATE 2024, where we are providing you the live classes in a concise manner, recorded lectures will also be provided, study material will also be given to you, and quizzes as well as the mock test. So if you are still confused about how to revise your subjects, so for the last moment revision, you should join this course. It is going to be helpful for all those students who have not started their revision yet and who are all worried about their performance in GATE examination because of lack of time for revision. So you can contact the mentioned number for more clarity about this course, fee structure, everything. And if you are targeting for GATE 2025 and 2026, we have announced a long-term course, 1 year as well as 2-year courses for all the GATE and ESE aspirants. Again, we are providing you everything which is mentioned here, and you can connect with the same number, counselor number, to get more clarity about these courses, timings of the batch, what will be the duration, what will be the fee structure, every kind of query you can discuss with the counselor and make a decision accordingly. Yes, let us move to the next one, internal combustion engine, IC engine. Again, it is the application, so it carries lesser weightage, but even if it carries the less weightage, because only 65 questions are there in GATE examination, there might be a chances a question comes from the IC engine only for 2 marks. Then whether it is having 0% probability or 100% probability, it does not matter. So you cannot skip any of the application of thermodynamics, but what you can do is you can prioritize your topics to be covered first, so that you, even if a question get framed from the IC engine, you should not leave it, right? The books, reference books are V. Ganeshan, Mathur, R.P. Sharma for IC engine. Let me give you the list of important topics for IC engine. Auto cycle is the most important. This is the decreasing order of their importance. Auto cycle is the most important used in SI engine. Then the diesel cycle also is important. The questions comes from the diesel cycle as well. Direct formula based question, and the theoretical question can be framed from the comparison of auto and diesel cycle on the various parameters like same compression ratio, same maximum temperature, same heat addition, same heat rejection, etc. Then combustion in SI engine and CI engine, the theoretical concept of knocking. Knocking in SI engine, knocking in CI engine. How knocking happens, what are the factors to avoid the knocking or detonation in these engines. So combustion in SI and CI engine. Next is stoichiometric air fuel ratio. Lean mixture, rich mixture, what is the meaning of stoichiometric air fuel ratio, etc. Basic understanding of air fuel ratio in case of IC engine. And one more topic which is important is the engine performance parameters like indicated power, brake power, frictional power, mechanical efficiency, brake thermal efficiency, indicated thermal efficiency, indicated specific fuel consumption, etc. There are so many terms for which we have some formula. If you know those formula, then you will be able to get the correct answer to the question related to the engine performance parameters. So these are the most important topics of internal combustion engine, right? And the last application of thermodynamics is power plant engineering. Again, you can refer PK Nag for your doubts in any of the topic, or you can go for Khajuria and Dubey. These are the authors of these books, Power Plant Engineering. So not only for written examination, thermal engineering is important, but also if you want to have your MTech in thermal engineering, so this knowledge will going to help you a lot in excelling or in doing better in your MTech as well. Moreover, because the subject is having widespread practical applications, and that is the reason it is important for your interview also. So that is why you cannot skip this thermal engineering part. If you are mechanical engineering, you should be very much comfortable, very much confident in thermal engineering. You do not have a choice, right? And then let us move to the most important topics in power plant engineering, Brayton cycle. The efficiency of the Brayton cycle and how to draw the Brayton cycle. If one parameter is increased, what happens to the other parameters. That theoretical, conceptual as well as numerical questions are framed from the Brayton cycle, and the Brayton cycle along with the intercooling, reheating in the Brayton cycle, how to draw reheating and how to analyze the Brayton cycle along with the reheating, intercooling and regeneration. Then Rankine cycle, which uses steam undergoing a phase change. Brayton cycle uses air. Or a gas. Next is the compressor. The velocity triangle, less important though, but centrifugal compressor, reciprocating compressor, axial compressor. The basic formula related to the centrifugal compressor, how to increase the efficiency, what should be the condition for maximum work output, etc. And then in turbine, in steam turbine, impulse and reaction turbines, some basic formula regarding those power plant equipments. And then the compressible flow is also a part of your power plant engineering. That is also important. These are the important topics which you should revise thoroughly if you want to develop the confidence to get the 100% marks in your thermal engineering. In technical, the most or highest weightage carrying subject is production engineering. It carries around 15 marks, 14, 15, 16 sometimes as well. And the next highest weightage carrying subject is thermal engineering only, which carries around 10 marks to 13 marks. You may find the questions lying between 10 marks to 13 marks in your GATE examination from this subject. We are running the mega mock tests as well. One test had already been over. Now the next test will be going to be started from 28th of October to 3rd of November. Anytime you can appear for the test, and the syllabus, you just have to register yourself. And this is the syllabus for second test. It is subject-wise test, fluid mechanics, strength of materials and power plant. These will be the topic, and the result will be announced on 4th of November. And the pattern will be same as your actual GATE pattern, 65 question, 100 marks, 180 minutes, right? And based on your performance in this mock test, you can get our test series also at a discounted price. So two benefits you will get. One is you will get the practice of the questions which are having the difficulty level as that of GATE examination, because most of the students are having this doubt. They solve the previous year GATE papers, but now they do not find the questions which are having the difficulty level as that of the GATE examination. So this is the right platform. You will find the questions which are having the difficulty level as same as your GATE difficulty. We have a dedicated team who are working day and night to frame these questions. So it will help you to practice the questions which are having which are good, which are having the good difficulty level. So that will boost up your confidence, and you will be able to know your performance among your competitors. Moreover, you can unlock our test series also for a discounted price. So just enroll yourself and appear for the test. It is free of cost. Now let us analyze our thermal engineering weightage in the previous 4 years GATE examination. Basic thermodynamics, if you can see here, basic thermodynamics. This will help you. This weightage of the marks will be helping you to know what is the importance of the subject, how much time I should devote. It develop the confidence to, you should not leave any of the topic. You should, if you want to get the good rank in your GATE examination. So in 2023, basic thermodynamics was asked for 7 marks, and there was 1 mark question from the power plant engineering. So total marks was 8 only. It was lesser as compared to previous year papers. Similarly, in 2022, 4 marks questions were asked from basic thermodynamics. There was no question from refrigeration and air conditioning. And 3 marks were asked from the power plant, and 2 marks, it is 9 na? 2 marks were asked from, it was 9. In 2022, it was 9. And in 2021, 12 marks for paper, set 1, shift 1, and 10 marks for shift 2. Again, basic thermodynamics was also asked, refrigeration and air conditioning was asked more, power plant was also asked, but in one of the set, IC engine was not asked. IC engine is asked less. Most important is basic thermodynamics and then power plant. These are the 2 topics which are most important, but sometimes IC engine is also asked and refrigeration is also, but basic thermodynamics and power plant are the most important topics in your thermal engineering. Similarly, in 2020, 11 marks and 14 marks. Again, maximum marks were carried by basic thermodynamics, then power plant. So this is how the marks distribution is there. So you can see application of thermodynamics are asked lesser weightage is there for application of thermodynamics. So you should prepare your topics. The syllabus is vast, so you should prepare your topics in such a manner that you cover all the important topics, right? So how in GATE 2023, how the distribution of marks were there and what were the topics from which the question were asked. In basic thermodynamics, there was 1 question of 1 mark. So that is 1, and 3 questions were there for 2 marks. So that was 6. So 7 marks were asked for basic thermodynamics, R and AC. The topics were heat engine, thermal efficiency, ideal gas equation, ideal gas system, work transfer, and gas mixture. These are the topics which were asked. 4 questions were asked. 1 was from heat engine, another was from ideal gas equation, the 3rd question was from work transfer, and the 4th question was from the gas mixture. Similarly, in power plant, it was only 1 question for 1 mark, that was asked from the compressible flow. And so in 2023, the application of thermodynamics was not asked at all except 1 question from the compressible flow. Let us have a look to GATE 2022. There were 2 questions for 1 marks from the basic thermodynamics. 1 question was there from the Clausius inequality. Another was from the work transfer. So 2 marks for basic thermodynamics. R and AC is not asked in GATE 2022 as well. Power plant, 1 question for 1 mark and 1 question for 2 mark. There were 2 questions. 1 question was from Rankine cycle, that was for 2 marks, and again 1 question was from compressible flow, that was for 1 mark. MSQ, it was MSQ actually, right? And IC engine, there was 1 question for 2 marks, and the question was from the Otto cycle. So this is how GATE 2022 distribution of marks from the various topics. These were the topics from where the questions were asked. In GATE 2021, basic thermodynamics, the question was there from the first law of thermodynamics, properties of pure substance and the thermodynamic relation. I told you thermodynamic relation is also important. Sometimes the questions are asked from the pure substance as well. And then it was asked for 6 marks. And refrigeration and air conditioning, there was a question from the psychrometry and air conditioning. Refrigeration was not asked in GATE 2021 set 1. Power plant, there was one question for 2 marks. What it was from the Rankine cycle. Forget about industrial engineering. IC engine, there was one question for 1 mark, that is from the working of the cycle. So that was in GATE 2021. I hope you are able to see this. I will share the PDF of this session to my Telegram channel. If you want to have a look to these numbers, you can go through that. This was for GATE 2023. These were the topics which were asked in GATE 2023, and these were the topics which were asked in GATE 2022, right? And the topics asked in GATE 2021 were these. And in GATE 2021 set 2, from thermodynamics, there was a question from entropy and pure substance. RAC, basics of refrigeration and basics of air conditioning. Power plant, it was from the Rankine cycle and compressible flow. So normally the questions are not asked from the compressor and the steam turbine. IC engine, there was no question asked in GATE 2021 set 2. No question, right? For GATE 2020, so all these topics which I have mentioned here are important for your GATE 2024. 90% of your questions in GATE 2024 from the thermal engineering will be out of these topics only. So analyze these topics thoroughly, revise these topics thoroughly, practice some numericals, practice some questions based on these topics thoroughly. Laws of thermodynamics, first law, second law, entropy, pure substance and thermodynamic relations. Average marks in set 1 as well as set 2. Refrigeration, basics of refrigerator and pump. Pump is a part of basic thermodynamics only and psychrometry. Power plant, gas turbine, that is Brayton cycle, then Rankine cycle, then compressor. There was a question from the compressor as well, and it was asked for around 4 to 5 marks. Then industrial engineering, forgot about that. IC engine was also asked for 2.5, working of the Otto cycle. So this is how the distribution of marks were there in GATE 2020. So you should practice the GATE. You should practice GATE previous year questions, as well as you should practice the questions from engineering science. Thermodynamics is also part of engineering science. So you should get the questions from the engineering science previous year papers and practice those questions as well, because the difficulty level of those questions are quite similar with your difficulty level for mechanical paper of thermodynamics and its application. Yes, from today there is an important announcement. Today we will be having a session at 8 p.m. and from tomorrow onwards we are going to start one series, that is formula memory test. So we will help you to memorize the formula through an interesting manner, interesting tricky questions. We will have a test to make you revise the formula. So do join and the series will be running on BYJU'S YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed our BYJU'S YouTube channel yet, please do subscribe it, and do not forget to attend the sessions. This is our schedule. Tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. there will be strength of materials, and day after tomorrow at 8 p.m. on 27th fluid mechanics, I will take the fluid mechanics and the entire syllabus. You can have a look, and we will also share the PDF and the schedule as well to our Telegram channel. So that is all from my side, guys. I hope you liked the session. I hope you got an idea what are the important areas, how to revise. And one more thing I would like to mention here, you should have your revision time based. Fix some time and decide some target. It should be kind of target based revision. So decide some target to have the revision of a particular topic, and you should you should do the revision in the limited time frame. That is how it will be more efficient, you will be more focused, right? So tomorrow we will be having the session 10 ka dam. 10 questions I will discuss in tomorrow's session from the first law, basics as well as first law. So do revise basics. The session will be on YouTube only. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. do not forget to join me on BYJU'S YouTube channel for having the revision of most important 10 questions from the basics as well as the first law of thermodynamics. And day after tomorrow again at 6 p.m. the series is 10 kadam because we are discussing only 10 questions, but each and every question will be handpicked and will be having the difficulty level as that of your actual GATE examination. First law, and day after tomorrow it will be second law and entropy. So do join me tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and do join our session at 8 p.m. today also and 8:30 p.m. tomorrow for the formula revision series. All right. So with this note, let me take your leave. You can always connect with me through the mail ID, or you can join me on the Telegram. That is Mechanical by Chandrasekhar. So see you tomorrow, or see you today at tonight at 8 p.m. For the special session. The tips to have efficient preparation and efficient revision. We will be going to have a session on that, and tomorrow we will be starting our formula revision series. All right. So with this note, let me take your leave. See you tomorrow and today. Till then, enjoy, take care. Have a good day and a great career ahead. Jai Hind.